money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA. MIA. I might go MIA.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just give it one, just give it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just give it one, just give it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. No problem. Gotta feed my only son. Gotta feed my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your and my kids ever bothered, yeah. I share some things when I rush. Be hurting inside, I won't notice it. Can't let them give me no notice.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. Lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
LBJ. Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
DeRozan with the basketball. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here's Rondo with it. 8-2, our score. Down for McGee. Nice pass to get things going. DeRozan with it. He'll run the offense. And that one out of bounds off a spur. LeBron James with the rock to Kyle Kuzma. James from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Kyle Kuzma. And scores. Strong take.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
DeRozan with the basketball. Lead is 2. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Stevenson. Caldwell Pope. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Goes to the left side. Here's a chance from long range. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Caldwell Pope. And count the basket.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Spurs in possession. Kyle Kuzma with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Free throws coming up.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Good money.
Jay, 21 straight years the Spurs have made the playoffs. Last year, as tough as any for them to crack the top 8.
That goes to show you how talented of a coach Greg Popovich is. And at the beginning of the year, Ed, if I had told you without Leonard on the court, that a lineup of Paul Gasol, LaMarcus Aldridge, Rudy Gay, DeJounte Murray, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Kyle Anderson would be the 7th seed in the West and make the playoffs, would you have believed me?
It takes a great conductor. Mills in possession. It's a 1-point game, 13-12. Here comes the screen. To Patty Mills. Down low, Aldridge. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Fires the three. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Greg Popovich, he knows what he wants. New personnel's coming on. LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. And he connects at the line. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. A tight ball game thus far. 15 all as we start the second quarter. LBJ has it. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
JaVale McGee pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Cunningham.
I got him. Here we go.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Leads a bucket. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Cunningham. No good. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
DeMar DeRozan has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. First free throw is good.
That boy got jumper.
And he makes them both. LeBron into the front court. They lead it, 4-point game. Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. San Antonio ball. DeRozan. Probing the defense. To DeRozan. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
For 3, that's off the side of the rim, short.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
DeRozan with it. Now down 6. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker, so the Spurs keep the basketball. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. DeRozan. From the painted area, won't go down. To Kyle Kuzma. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I got ball.
Shot from the lane, won't go. And now it's Kuz at the controls. Sizing up the defense. Rondo against Rudy Gay. Fires the 3. DeRozan's got the board. To Aldridge. And finishes strong.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
James into the front court. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. That's how you defend. Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it.
Good shot.
Goes 2 for 2. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
The Lakers. All right, back to...
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's James controlling the offense. Has a look. LeBron, not that time.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
Jay, DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto as a player and a person. But no question, DeRozan's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
He most definitely is, and he will embrace Greg Popovich and also the San Antonio Spurs. But I'm going to read you what DeMar DeRozan said. He said, people say, what are you depressed about? You can buy anything you want. I wish everyone in the world was rich so they would realize money isn't everything. It's about loyalty for DeMar DeRozan.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Lakers at the controls right now. To Kyle Kuzma. Rondo. Can't get the bounce. To DeRozan. Nice pass to set things up.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
LeBron James up against DeRozan. LeBron James. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Aldridge. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Lakers come up with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Jakob Poeltl swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
James, guarded by Derek White. Beyond the arc for 3. Message received. Well defended. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Derek White tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Across the timeline comes James. Up by 3. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Rajon Rondo. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. DeRozan with the basketball. His guys down 3. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Caldwell Pope. Not that time. He missed it. Mills in possession. Our score all even in this third quarter. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Kyle Kuzma. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. substitutions are coming on in.
Number 23, LeBron James.
LeBron against Pirtle. To Caldwell Pope. Count the bucket for 2.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Pop going to pull the string. New personnel coming on. Going to launch beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. LeBron into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range.
That's his first personal foul.
Kyle Kuzma is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw.
I get him right that too.
Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Spurs have it.
That's me. Stop, boy.
To Patty Mills. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
LeBron with it up top. His group now down 2. Stuffs it down with authority.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Short jumper stays out. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Spurs have the lead. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And they were able to flip the script in the third because, remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the fourth quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And gets both to drop at the line. LeBron into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Kuzma to James. Goes to the right side. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Deep right corner. To DeRozan. To Aldridge. Count the basket inside.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Mills in possession. Leads 3. JaVale McGee able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Kyle Kuzma. 4-3. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Rondo against Patty Mills. LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
LeBron James with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
The Spurs have the board. DeRozan with it. Lead stands at 7. Lakers come up with it. To Kyle Kuzma. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. DeRozan. To Rudy Gay. Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
DeRozan. Down the lane to lay it in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's DeRozan. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Rondo with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. James can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lakers ball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
JaVale McGee rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
James. That's rebounded by San Antonio. To Rudy Gay. DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in. The shot by Gay, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
San Antonio with the basketball. Can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Up 5 seconds. Time to shuffle things up. The pass set it all up. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
It's the Spurs who are victorious as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying...
The Spurs. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.